Okay, guys, it's a little late, but here are my Week 5 picks. Monday night games currently going on. I just want to get them out. Thursday nighter, this is on my birthday. We have the LA Rams at the Seattle Seahawks. This game's in Seattle. Seattle coming off a win over the Cardinals, and the Rams come off losing to Tampa Bay. As I called it, Jared Goff is so overrated. He turned the ball over 4 times against one of the worst defenses in the league. Now you got to play Russell Wilson, and your defense is not good either. Now you got to play a good Seattle defense and Russell Wilson on the road on prime time. This is a disaster for the Rams. I'm taking the Seahawks here. They almost never lose at home on prime time. It's a rarity that they lose at home on prime time. Give me Seattle in a blowout. Give me Seattle in an easy one here. Moving on, we got the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Jets. This game's at Philly. This is an interesting one here. The Jets have not been good this year. The Eagles have been looking pretty vulnerable, despite they beat Green Bay. They needed a bogus missed DPI call to win them the game. So yeah, give me Philly here. I think they're better than the Jets, but I just don't think they're that good. I got the Seahawks winning by a final 28-3, and I have the Eagles winning by a final of 35-20. Moving on, we have the Jags and the Panthers. This game's at Carolina. Give me Jacksonville here. Gardner Minshew is actually looking pretty well, and the Panthers defense is not good. And sure, Cam Newton's not playing, but even if Cam Newton was playing, I still would have picked the Jags. But I think the Jags won this one by a final of 28-14. We got an interesting one here. We got the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Giants. This game's at the Meadowlands. I think the New York Giants are gonna fall to the Vikings. Honestly, I think because the fact that the Vikings defense is just good. I think they're going to get to Daniel Jones. I think this is going to be the first test that Daniel Jones has to face. And I think the Vikings win this one by a final of 24-14. We got a blowout coming up. We have the Atlanta Falcons at the Houston Texans. This game's in Houston. Yeah, give me Houston here. Come on. Give me Houston. Matt Ryan is the most overrated quarterback in the league. He's the most overrated quarterback in NFL history. That's how overrated Matt Ryan is. This dude's carried by Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, and a top-notch run game. This is a mismatch for the Falcons, and the Texans defense, I think, is going to shut down Matt Ryan. If you shut down Matt Ryan, if you shut down Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley, Matt Ryan is basically useless because Matt Ryan, you can't run. Moving on, we got an interesting one. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the New Orleans Saints. This game's at the Superdome. The Buccaneers are coming off a win over the Rams. They dropped 55 on them. That's how overrated the Rams are. Let's face it. And the Saints are coming off a win over the Cowboys. The Saints are at home. Give me Tampa Bay. And I doubt the Saints lose 2 in a row to Tampa Bay at home. I think the Saints win this one by a final of 28-14. Oh, forgot the Texans score. I think they win 35-3. Okay, moving on. We have the Buffalo Bills and the Tennessee Titans. This game's in Nashville. Tennessee coming off a win over the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, Matt Ryan is the most overrated quarterback in the league. Come on. How do people still think Matt Ryan's a top 10 quarterback? He struggled at Tennessee, and people still think he's a top 10 quarterback? Get out of here. Matt Ryan is overrated as heck. The Bills gave New England a good fight. Despite they lost Josh Allen, their defense played well. New England's defense just stuffed them. And you get the Titans who beat the Atlanta Falcons, but then again, Matt Ryan is the most overrated quarterback in the league. I'm going to take the Bills here. It's the Titans. They're going to beat a decent team and then lose to an average team. So yeah, give me Buffalo to win by a final 27-21. Okay, we got the trap game of the week. We have the this is the trash game of the week. We have the Arizona Cardinals and the Cincinnati Bengals. This game's in Cincinnati. Bengals are currently getting steamrolled on Monday night by the Steelers. Give me the Cardinals here. This is gonna be a bad game. Kyler Murray's gonna get his first career win this week over the Bengals. The Bengals are not good at all, but they are better than the Dolphins. Like, everyone's better than the Dolphins. Let's face it. Okay, we got a friggin' massacre coming up. Next up, New England Patriots, Washington Redskins. This game's in DC. Yeah, no explanation. Give me the Patriots. The Redskins are awful. Like, come on. The Patriots are the Patriots. This is my lock for the week. No explanation needed. Yeah, give me the Patriots by a final of 52-0. This is my blowout for the week. Moving on, we have the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. This game's in Pittsburgh. Baltimore just coming off getting blown the heck out by Cleveland. Steelers are currently steamrolling the Bengals. I will tell you this: Mason Rudolph has not faced a pretty good defense yet. Mason Rudolph has faced not that good defenses. Seattle's defense is still good, but he hasn't faced a really good defense at Baltimore. Now, granted, they gave up to the Browns, but Baker Mayfield just didn't want to lose that game. I think the Steelers win because there's no way they're losing 2 straight at home to the Ravens. They will not tolerate it. I think the Steelers will win this one by a final of 28-21. I think Lamar Jackson has a good game, but falls short. We got another blowout coming up. Chicago Bears, Oakland Raiders. This game's in London. Give me Chicago here. Oakland's not good on offense. The Colts defense is just suspect. I mean, Derek Carr is not a good quarterback. I'd rather have Mitch Trubisky than Derek Carr. That's saying something. So yeah, give me Chicago here to win by final 24-3. This game won't be close. And then we have the Denver Broncos at the LA Chargers. This game's in LA. This game's at StubHub. I'm taking the Chargers here. If you ask me, the Denver Broncos are the worst team in the AFC West. And it's sad. They've fallen down. Like, Denver's my favorite team in that division. But, like, I'm just sad that they just fell off the face of the earth. Like, come on. They should be better than this, honestly. I got the Chargers winning here by a final of 37-13. Joe Flacco's not a good quarterback at all. We got the game of the week. We got my team. We got the Green Bay Packers on the road against the Dallas Cowboys. This game's in Arlington. What makes this game tough to decide is both of these teams are evenly matched. The Dallas Cowboys have, Ezekiel Elliott, a top offensive line. You have Dak Prescott, he's your quarterback. But Dak Prescott is an overrated quarterback, if you ask me. But the thing is, I do give the edge to Green Bay in offense. The defense, Green Bay's had a better defense than Dallas, despite we struggled with Philadelphia. That's Philadelphia. Their offense is good, but their defense sucks. We still put up 400 yards on them. But here is my deciding factor. Aaron Rodgers is undefeated on the road against the Dallas Cowboys. He's like 2-0 there. Would be 3-0 if he played in 2013 because Matt Flynn had a comeback game. Dallas has not beaten Green Bay at home since 2007. It's at Dallas. People are like, streaks can end. I'm like, the Cowboys are overrated as heck. Aaron Rodgers owns the Dallas Cowboys more than any team. I think the Green Bay Packers are going to get this win. I think we can win this game. I think we'll win here. A good game. It's a rivalry by a final of 31-28 on a Mason Crosby game winner. This is going to be a terrible Sunday night game. This is another blowout. Indianapolis Colts, Kansas City Chiefs. This game's an Arrowhead. Yeah, give me Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes should be the front runner for the MVP. This man is ridiculous. The Colts defense is not good. The Chiefs defense has actually been better this year than last year so far. But if you ask me, the worst defense in the league is the Indianapolis Colts. Like, come on, their defense sucks. Their offense has been doing well, but your defense sucks. And this is on Sunday night. Kansas City easily. If Andrew Luck didn't retire, This would have been the game of the year, honestly, but now that he's gone, this is a blowout. Give me Kansas City here by a final of 45-19. And we got the Monday night game. Again, I don't know why this isn't prime time. We got the Cleveland Browns and the San Francisco 49ers. This game's at San Fran. San Fran's going to get their first loss of the year because the Cleveland Browns showed why they shouldn't be slept on. And the Niners are the most overrated team in the league right now beside the Rams. I think the Niners are overrated. Jimmy G is an overrated quarterback. Like, come on. San Francisco played literally nobody that good. You beat the Buccaneers, who have Jameis Winston, who's a bust. You beat the Bengals, who the Steelers are murdering right now. And you beat the Steelers, who handed you the win. Yeah. Give me the Browns to win by final 28-14. This is going to be so bad. Anyway, that's going to do it.